Hey guys, another video here. If I do sound like a little bit tired, it is because it's like 12 in the morning. I am deeply sorry about that. But anyways, this video is going to be slightly longer than probably any other video I make because I'm going to explain step by step how to make an avatar in Blender. I will do a tutorial on how to do it in Unity, but those will be two separate things. So I'm going to do the Blender parts first, obviously, and then the Unity parts. So sadly you guys will only be able to see this screen, but I will try to explain what I am like clicking when I'm in a different screen, just to let you guys know. So anyways, let's just get started. So first, I just opened up a new project. This is first thing I get is a little cube, some light, and a camera. What I'm gonna do is press A, and it should highlight all of them and select all of them. And then I'm just going to right click and delete all of them. Could not find a delete button for a second. And so I'm currently, if you can't tell, I'm using the 3.4 version, as it's very great. Yes, I was gonna totally speak English, I promise. My bad. But so I'm not sure if it actually works like one more up, but I do know that it does not work in any of the 4.0 versions, at least for putting in like MMD textures and stuff. You can still use this and like the poses and stuff, which is mostly what most people do. I like to use the MMD texture area, as it makes it more easier for me instead of having to go back and forth from shading to layout, because that's kind of what you would have to do for that. But anyways, let me just continue. So I'd say I would get the base in here, but before I do that, we're going to kind of like set up how people kind of make their stuff more prettier. We have ambient occlusion, which we're going to put our trace position all the way up. I get rid of the bent normals because it makes the skin look extremely blocky-ish if you're just in the viewport shading. And then for bloom, I just get rid of the entire threshold right there, and then turn on screen space reflections and then the refractions. And then first, I guess we'll just get the head first in. So I'm going to be using, let's see, what head shall I use today? I have way too many to choose from, and I did not plan that out, apparently. So, let's use a Minki head. I am so far away from this. I will also be putting down any links of the assets that I am going to be using today in this video, just as an FYI, if you do want to know what I'm using. If I do not put down a link for one of the things, just comment down below and ask me whatever I missed, and I will make sure to send that link to you, because I'm forgetful. I'm human. I forget things. It'll be common. Holy crap, you're bright as the sun. Anyways, as you can tell, she doesn't have any textures in right now. So what first we're going to do is get her textures in. So I clicked on the mesh, and right down at the side where this bar is, you're going to see a little red and black ball. It's called material properties. We're going to click on it. Then we have these two textures, basically. The head texture and then the eye texture. First, we're going to put in the head texture. So we're going to scroll down all the way to the bottom, and you see where it says MMD texture. We're going to press add, and then I'm going to add its texture. Takes a second, and you can see how it's kind of like shiny a little bit too. By the way, let me just like turn down the bloom a bit. And actually, let's not do bloom for today because it's a little too shiny. And so you see how it's like bald head, but very, very shiny on its head. There is a reflect right here. We can just tone it down. Takes a second for it to start disappearing. But it like starts disappearing around like 10, 6, 5. I'm gonna like keep it at like 3. Slightly there, but not... actually, yeah, 3 is better. It's slightly there, but it's not like shining in my face. And so next we're gonna do the eye texture. And so again, we're gonna press the add and then put in a eye texture. I'll just do purple for today. I don't know. I'm making something extremely random at the top of my head while I do this video. So if it turns out to look wonky for me, please don't question it. Again, it's 12 in the morning. Pretty sure my sanity is gone at this point. Not sure how I'm doing a tutorial at this time, but it's okay. Anyways, as you can see, she is pretty cute looking right now. I am going to add some like extra eyelashes, and so I'm going to put that in. Oh, why would they do this to me? Anyways, so just to get rid of like that big, very big thing that's in your face, I just like to press my show overlays and just click it. You can still move it. There is no problems with you still being able to move it. Considering this is already rigged to this model, I shouldn't have any worries, but I'm gonna click these lashes. Only thing I should have to worry about are the fluffy lashes. So here I'm going to add their texture. As you can see, they're still looking cubish. It's because they are currently not transparentish. So we're gonna go to here, should just say settings. There should be a blend mode, and I like to do hashed. Most people do blend. This is what it looks blended. Pretty soft looking. Also get rid of the show. I really want to keep it, but most transparent things, it actually does break it a little bit, makes it look weird. I like to use hashed. Not sure why. As you can see, kind of like at the edge right here in these like little top areas, it's not working out so well. And so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go into sculpt mode. We're gonna use our elastic deform tool. I'm going to press this X right here, as it will do both sides for me at the same time, so I don't have to worry about doing both sides at a different time. Might use the grab tool too, occasionally, just to get singles down to. It's a little hard, but basically I'm just trying to fit this more better towards like what's going on here, so it's not like all in the way, you know. Honestly, I might be regretting adding these lashes. I'm not gonna lie to you, I've never actually added these lashes before, but okay. Considering this head absolutely is hating on me, we're just actually not gonna worry about the lashes. So let's say you guys feel like editing the head. We're not gonna use any of its shape keys to edit, because I'll just teach you guys actually how to edit this than just using all the shape keys to edit. And so what we're gonna do first is go into edit mode. It's preferred to have this actually opened during this time, the overlays, so you can actually see every like all the vertexes and stuff. And so what I do is I like to go into where my material properties are again, And what I do is just select the eyes, which are just this, and press the select button. Make sure you're clicked and selected onto that texture. And then what I do is press right click and then separate, and then selection, and then so you're also technically supposed to also do the tongue. I used to do that, but after a bit I kind of just stopped. I do suggest for you guys to also get the tongue out. For that you would have to again go into edit mode, and this one's a little bit more tricky-ish because you actually have to like oh my god, this is another reason why I stopped a little bit on that. Why would you do this to me? I'm not even... Where did it go? Sorry, it's a little just... It's difficult. That's really all I can say. I really would like to have my sanity back, please. So it's really difficult, for one, trying to just get inside the... Oh my god, just get inside the head. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm not gonna try to do that today. I also don't technically actually separate the eyes, but this is also very important to separate. And they're more easier because normally they are not, the texture is not normally connected with the head like the tongue is. And so you can just do it like how I did it. Right now, I am not going to, I'm going to have this go back into the head. And then I'll just show you guys how I do my sculpting. I, again, press this X to make sure that I have both sides doing the same thing. I normally just use elastic deform, and sometimes I use the grab tool, but most of the time it's just my elastic deform. And I like more like rounded, chubby, kind of cutesy kind of faces. I do sometimes give them a little bit of the chin, but mostly give them like the big cheek. She looks so chubby at the cheeks. Let's like tone it down just a tad bit. Little bit too much in the cheek. And so kind of with the eyes, I do normally just tend to use my grab tool for those because it seems more easier. So I'm just gonna quickly do this. Just edit the eyes a little bit. So I'm not gonna be really doing anything, so this will give you guys some time to either catch up or just edit your face however you so do wish. I have no clue how I'm editing this. I really should not be allowed to make anything at the time it is right now, but I am allowing myself. You know what? I deserve to have a sleepy avatar today. Considering how sleepy I am. She doesn't look sleepy, she looks angry. I can't lie to you, so I'm just, I shouldn't be allowed. Again, I really should not be allowed. Just keep it at that. Didn't do really much to it. Though I don't, oh yes, beautiful. I touched something I wasn't supposed to. Anyways, let me just fix the lips a little bit. Make them a little bit more blue. And let's give that nose a little bit more depth to it. Where did you go? Why do you do this to me? Just, yeah, let's just pull that out a little bit. Alright, that should be good. Alright. So, should be good. Didn't really do much to it, I don't think. I probably honestly did it. I'm just not noticing it. I have a terrible, terrible habit of not noticing when I've actually done something to something. Yep. I needed to fix something a little bit, and I had to use my grab tool to fix it because it was like uneven. Okay, so anyways, after we sculpt the head, we're just gonna get a body in. So let's see, I will apologize because some of these bodies do not start off with a bra and underwear. I am going to try to use a base that does start off with it, so you guys don't get flashed automatically. But I do have a terrible habit again of forgetting which ones actually come with the underwear and stuff. So I am just gonna not look at that for a second. Considering that this says body, it does not come with it. So I'm not even gonna show it to you guys. And what we're gonna start off with, I'll just do this. This actually does come with one. I do know that. Oh, yep, that's perfect. Just gonna delete these two things in there real quick. And so, as you can see, if I can turn off the armature, there we go. As you can see, the head is obviously, you know, inside the body. So we're gonna click on the armature of the head. It will move both the armature and the head with it. And we're gonna press G to move it up. I will let you guys know, I still have not perfected seamless merging, so I will not be doing that in this video. I will probably have a later on video of an add-on once I get the seamless merging to perfection. I will have a video of that later on of me showing you guys how to do that. But currently right now, I still have not figured out how to properly do it correctly. And anyways, I'll just discuss that later. So anyways, since we have gotten this kind of there, we're just gonna, we kind of pull it back a little bit. As you could see, it was like this, so we'll just pull it back and then go down a little bit, pull it back a little bit more. So if you do feel bothered by the armature again, you can just get rid of the overlays and still move it. Currently right now, I have a feeling I'm getting a little annoyed. I feel like that's good. Possibly. I wouldn't know yet though, because again, it does not have a skin texture on it. So let's put a skin texture on it before I become, well, more annoyed than I already am. This might be a little bit more difficult, as you can tell that these two skin tones do not match. And so I'm going to try my best to find a color that matches, which I just did. That was quick. Nope. I'm looking at it, and I have a feeling it might just be this, though. One second. It could just be this if I'm just lying to myself. Also, I think the neck is actually supposed to be darker, because it looks like it matched. I can't tell if I'm irritated by it or not. I'm slowly getting very, very irritated at it. And I might, let's try this. Let me try this. This might be better than what I was trying to do. Why are you like this? Go by the name, please. Oh, that looks better at the front, and then the side also kind of looks. Why? Why is life like this? Oh, by the way, I'm about to. Sorry, I sneezed. But if you don't know what this is just this is a render preview. This is not what it will look like in game. This is literally like just high quality render. I don't know how to explain renders correctly. This is better to show what it will kind of look like, not fully. So, and it's better to pay attention to color in here than in there, because they won't exactly be the same, though it's slightly irritating me a little, because like, see, it's like slightly irritating me bit by bit, and I'm not happy with it. At least with this, it doesn't look like it's like entirely wrong, so I'm just going to go with it. As you can see, I might kind of like sculpt this neck a little bit to be a little bit more like skinnier, as it kind of feels a little too like thick. And I just realized I was using a grab tool. Normally for the neck I don't use the grab tool, and so yeah, that looks better. For this I will kind of sculpt the body, but it's a little bit hard for the fact I again do not want to show the privates. So I might not actually sculpt the body for this. I might just do a separate video of me sculpting the body. And that is more or less going to probably be a video that will only be in my Discord, as the fact of I don't think YouTube will allow me to do it. Show that. I actually have no clue. I am not going to find out either, because I don't want to. So anyways, as you can see, we have gotten it attached. Looks pretty even to me. Again, please don't go off of the fact that mine looks even to me. If you think that yours doesn't look even, please, always please, just get like a picture of it and ask somebody if it looks even to them. It's always better to have more opinions from other people than just yourself. I sometimes even do it because sometimes I doubt my own eyes. I am also currently doubting my eyes right now, but I'm going to ignore it because now is not the time. Anyways, so since we got that all together, right here we're going to have to first of all make sure that the base is the body. And so the base for the body is armature 3. And so what's going to be merged into the body is the head. And so so in the cats menu, which we'll press here and stuff, and then we'll press custom model creation, we'll see merge all bones, apply transforms, join meshes, remove zero weight bones, clean up shape keys. We're going to take off remove zero weight bones and clean up shape keys. We'll keep join meshes, considering that we want these two to be joined. Occasionally, there will be the time where you will press apply transform. Sometimes cats will give you an error if you're supposed to be clicking that. I don't know if it's going to do it for this, but we're just going to press merge amateurs. Yep, for this head we are, so we'll just press undo. It'll go back, and then we'll just press apply transforms. It'll take a couple of seconds. And then just to make sure that it is currently working, we'll press start pose mode. Again, it kind of looks clear because I do not have my armatures there. Everything should be moving with it. Neck and the head should be moving properly. Sorry, I have way too much fun with that. And so now, considering, as you can see, it's just the body mesh. This outfit actually merged with the body too. If you do, if your body does have an outfit already on the body, and it does do what it's doing with mine, what you're gonna want to do if you want to have it separated from there, to have it as like a toggle, what you're gonna want to do is go into edit mode. We're gonna click in this empty area real quick. I'm ignoring whatever's happening there. That looks so weird. And so we're gonna be in the material properties. We're gonna find where it says yoga outfit. We're gonna select it, and then what we're gonna do is right click, and you'll see a thing called separate. You'll hover over it, and then another little menu will pop up, and there will be selection. You'll click it, and then it'll come up with its own little thing. Get out of that, and then you can name it whatever you so wish to name it. I personally right now am just gonna keep it attached to the body, as I just I guess I could remove it. Ugh, I kind of wish it did have like normal okay, yeah, actually I will have it removed, just for the fact of I might want to have, because I'm gonna have to show you guys how to do other clothing. So okay, my god. As you can see also with the outfit, is that in its material properties it also has like the other materials from like the head and the body and the eyes. All you have to do is press this little down arrow thing and just press remove unused slots, and it will get rid of it. You'll also have to do that in the body one too, and press it, and it will just get rid of that. And so what we're gonna start off with next will be the hair. So let me just get some hair real quick. Well, considering I have a hair just off the bat right in front of my face, we'll do it. And so first, we're gonna just try and fit it to the head. I kind of like having it so it kind of goes like this against the head. If you see something like this right at the front, like right here, I would say kind of moving it up just a small tad bit. Now it's kind of gone. We're gonna keep it there. We're gonna press directly on the hair this time. And we're gonna press object mode, sculpt mode, and we're gonna press draw. And so what we're gonna do is just a teensy tiny bit of sculpting. I tend to do it this way. A lot of other people just size it up. I just do it this way as it makes it kind of easier for me. And so I'm just gonna like sculpt it real quick so that there is no more like little holes. As you can see, there are probably some holes that I missed. It is not me actually missing them. It is because some things are happening and that it was on blend. For hair, alpha blend kind of makes it so it has like more transparency than the actual hair. And so that's why I like doing the alpha hashed, because it actually still gives it its transparent looks, but only where it needs to be. I am not going to change the hair texture, just generally because I like it, but also feel like you guys know where to find hair textures by now. It would be pretty simple. Oh yeah, by the way, you can see how I just added that hair texture into there. Underneath, and it like made some of it disappear like that. In the MMD material, there will be something under where it says shadow. There will be something called double-sided, and it will just immediately fix that problem. So I'm just double checking to make sure everything's going good at the sides, and everything is. And so with this, we do not need that apply transformed, and we can just press merge, and it should work. And then we'll go back into pose mode, and we'll move around the neck and make sure that the hair is moving with the head and neck, and which it is in this case. So we are good. Making sure I did have that, and I did. I'm just being absolutely dumb in this process. Okay. I'm actually totally very much unsure if YouTube is going to try and get me demonetized for this. If so, I probably could just go into this. It might still try to demonetize me, I'm not gonna lie to you. It hates me. But I guess we can start first with just some tiny little accessories. We'll start off with one outfit, and I'll just do one outfit for this. And then oh, by the way, because I did accidentally do something with the merge amateur thing. Before you merge your hair, make sure you always remove join meshes and then merge it, because if you do press the join meshes, it will join every single mesh that you have, including what you wanted to join, into the one singular mesh, which is your body, which is something we do not want. So though if you are just doing one singular thing, like you're doing just one hair and one outfit, then yes, that is when you can keep that. But if you're gonna have multiple accessories, once you are gonna start putting those accessories on, you're gonna want to make sure you click off that join meshes so that you can have it be there for separate toggles. So let me just put out a random outfit. Oh boy. I actually want to make sure it's an actual outfit, so it's just taking a second. Let's see. Where the heck is it? I'm gonna just look up. There it is. And so this is pretty much our outfit. As you can tell, this is also an outfit that is actually rigged for this base. So I am real quick just gonna try to see if I can get it close enough to how it's supposed to be. I am gonna have to get rid of this. I'm very, very sorry for what you're having to see for a quick second. So now it's gone though. So we no longer have to care about that. As you can see, it's pink and all in general ruined and stuff. We're gonna fix that. So first we will start off with the top. Actually, it's both the sweater and skirt, so this texture will be for the same thing. And so we're just gonna put this texture in. We'll just do a rose color, I guess. And so there is supposed to be a lace on here. Sorry, you can kind of see some of the skin. Sorry about that. I'm wondering if it has to be blend. I don't really like that it is though, so we're gonna keep it hashed, I think. And actually, for the fact that it is kind of supposed to be something, we're gonna go into shade real quick. Oh boy, I might be blind, guys. Okay, so here's the little alpha right here, and so what I'm gonna do real quick is try and like add a texture, image texture, see if it does actually have a lace option, and just put it in the lace option. It should have fixed it, probably. Hopefully. Then again, I'm absolutely confused, and apparently it doesn't want to work, so we're just not going to be focused on it anymore. And what we're going to work on is getting this sculpted correctly. This won't take too much sculpting on my side because of the fact that this is rigged for the base I am using. Oh my god, the hair. Be bald. I also did not name that. I will name that in a second. But anyways, I did not check to see if these were rigged, yes. Okay, that should be good. It looks so, oh wait, I see this side. It looks so like weird without the hair. I like legitimately cannot lie to you. I'm scared. Okay, so just because I don't really want it to be showing the boobs as much as it really is right now. No offense to it. I just don't want it to. It's gonna try to get me in trouble with YouTube, and I'd like to not get in trouble with you know, YouTube. So as you can see, there is like a small little problem here. Skirt. Luckily, I don't have to worry about the fact that it's like being odd right now. Let's see if it needs any sculpting. It might need a tiny bit, which it does. So we're just gonna do the tiny bit of sculpting. By the way, I am not in any way an expert at sculpting things. I just try my best to make sure that it is fitting onto it like actual clothes do. Anyways, let's get our textures in for this before I go insane. And so there is also this little sweet thing, so let's get that in. And we'll just do this texture. Best. Okay. We can put that skirt back on. Hair might be fine to have back on now. So what we're basically worrying about here now is... why are there two different heels? I'm vaguely confused. Oh. Okay. They're bows on the heel. So what I'm just going to do is join that into it. Okay, now we're good. Okay, and so now we are good. Ow. So I don't need the armature to be there. It's just in my way at this point. Me realizing what I was doing way too like late for some reason. And so as you can see, it is a heeled base. So I do have a shape key on here that can turn it heeled, and so I will just turn that value all the way up. Also, where you find your shape keys are in the object data property, which is this little triangle. And so I scroll down to where it said heels, I put the value up all the way, and then I press this little down arrow, and then I press the apply selected shape key to basis. Then it keeps it like that, And as you can see, foot is now kind of working on it, but also at the same time is still not fully sculpted on it. And so what I'm gonna do is just sculpt this onto the base. Might take a second. Totally could have music, but like I'd rather you guys be able to hear my voice than not be able to hear my voice over any type of music. So you just get to hear me talk to myself, basically. I mean, I do that a lot, so pretty good, I think, for this, I'd say. Kind of have to be careful because if you're like moving something, because you have to think about the fact that these two things are actually attached to each other. And sometimes things in the thighs like to have a little battle against each other and will go in because they like to be enemies. And also, I'm pretty sure it's just them hating on me. So, at this point, I have a feeling it might just be, literally every mesh in my entire existence that just hates on me and, like, literally only does it to me. If it does do it in this aspect, I can teach you how to make a shape key to avoid clipping, because that's basically what my clip is going to be, because I can't fix that without a different shape key that I'll have to make myself. It does look like I will get to avoid the damage to my brain cells of having to fix that. So, yippee. Love that. Currently questioning what that is. Oh, it's just the panties. Let me just... because this is technically supposed to be over the panties. Alrighty then. Last thing we just need to make sure is working correctly are these heels. These are like little small heels, so shouldn't matter too much on what's happening here. By the way, you can tell that my like circle is pretty big. Normally you'll actually want it to be like small. Like first starting out, probably want it to be small, just so you don't make any mistakes. I personally just use a big one normally, only when I'm actually sculpting. I just never changed it because I'm just like that. I just be like that sometimes. But normally want to use mostly smaller, as it's a lot better to avoid mistakes. Considering bigger means that you're going to affect more of the area around you, and so you could accidentally affect an area you weren't actually trying to affect. Very confused. Then again, I'm like always confused, I think. Anyways, just go back to doing this before I drive myself insane from it. I can kind of tell that this is a little sideways. My poor detrimental. I'm going to sneeze again. God damn it. I don't want to sneeze. Oh, by the way, you can tell that it's like black inside. To fix that, you'll just again want to press the double-sided, and then now you can see inside of it. It did change to like a pinkish tone in there. So, like, now it's fixed. I am seeing a couple of little mistakes here and there, kind of it not being close enough to the body or something like that. So I'll just like kind of squeeze it closer, pull this down a little bit, because that's probably why it was doing it like that, was because having too much of an option to sculpt. So give it less room. And we're pretty good now. So we got an outfit in. And again, like I said, this outfit is rigged for this body, so I won't have to do the whole thing that was in my first video if you guys watched it, because if this wasn't rigged for this body, before I like fitted it onto the body and sculpted it, I would have removed its armature and then did all of the fitting and sculpting, and then I would have done exactly what I did on that video. So do go ahead and I would recommend watching that video and then either watch that video after this one, or you can watch it before. Either one, doesn't matter. Because like, this video, I'm not going to mess with anything that doesn't have an armature, besides maybe like things that just normally don't have an armature. Which like could be like glasses, a hairpin, stuff like that. But anyways, how I'm just going to do this, I am just simply going to press the merge button. Should just work because of the fact that it is rigged to this body. If it doesn't, I'm just gonna cry. Okay, so it is working. You can see that there is a slight problem with the ribbons. Pretty sure it's on both sides. Nope, it's just one side. We just don't like this one ribbon. Pfft, what ribbon is this? It is... Okay. Well, it's on the sweater. So I just gotta go into the weight paint. Onto object, data property. It needs to be the left arm. Damn it, I do need that. I just need the armature to kill itself. Hopefully this fixes it. But, you know, my luck, it's not going to. And I'm just going to explode. And it's probably going to make it worse. Honestly, I don't know anymore. We're just gonna try this out again. It fixed. Not sure how I even actually fixed it. I just did weight painting. Okay, then. Basically, so I just want to explain, like, how I did that kind of fix. But basically, like, you saw how I had that little, problem there. And considering it was on the sweater, first of all, and it is on the left arm. So what I did was, obviously, I clicked on the sweater, went into the weight paint mode, and I went into my vertex groups to find where the left arm is, and I clicked on it so that it would only show me the weight painting of the left arm for the sweater. It also kind of does a small tidbit of over here because this is kind of close to the left arm. So that is kind of how I do that. Everything else should be working properly. I didn't check the legs though, so. Oh yeah, I forgot how this body loves to just murder me. Anyways, working perfectly. And so, let's see what kind of accessory I can add. Let's go to modified date. Let's see. What is this? Let's do a kitty. No clue what this is, but I think it's a little mouth dumpling again. I have like 5 million of these things. No joke. I have a small problem. So let me just sculpt this. I'm probably going to put about like maybe three to 5 accessories on this just to show you how I do it. Also, I like how I said I was gonna do this like in parts. Yeah, that didn't happen. I didn't realize how long I had been discussing this already. I kind of want to like put the texture in here because I don't like how it's like looking super weird. I don't know what way I have actually it facing. So let me just like put it in. Oh, I have it correctly facing the right way. So smart. I'm gonna kind of like tilt it. I have a feeling, you know what? You're gonna be a little head pet instead. You're gonna be a head pet instead, because I don't think you're actually supposed to go in the mouth. So I'll put you onto the head instead. Plop. Bro's like hidden. There we go. With this, we can just go into that little area where you're technically merging amateurs, but then you're gonna go press where it says attach mesh. You'll see base, which will be our armature. It should be the only armature if you already have all your other armatures merged in there. Then you'll see mesh. This is currently called just spear. Not sure why. We're gonna rename it to kitty. Kitty. And so it says attached to. Since this is on top of the head, we are gonna put in head and then attach it to the head, and then we'll just make sure it's actually attached to the head. It is. So we're good. By the way, it does make its own little bone, just to, like, as an FYI. So do not be concerned if a new bone just appears out of nowhere. What is it called? Actually, real quick. I don't know what they call this bone. Okay, they just call it what your thing is called. So good for me. Let's see. Do I have any glasses? I have like way too many different things, so I could doubt that I would doubt if I don't have any glasses. I'm not gonna lie to you. But at the same time, I'm very much just not paying attention to what I have right now. Okay, I probably just don't have. I have glasses. I just don't want to download anything right now to grab it. So, ow. But let's see. What is this? What? Okay, one second. What is this? I'm terrible habit of whatever this is. Oh my god. Here's a mouth thing. Found something that actually is for the mouth. For this, I actually have to like, okay, its purpose is not being purposeful. I don't know what was happening with any of the meshes right there and in there, but it can die. Sorry, this is like so aggressive. And so this is kind of already have something that like kind of aligns itself with the mouth. So I'm kind of just trying to make sure it aligns as much as I can. Does it have a booty? I don't want to know. Looks fine. It looks too adorable for its own self. I don't know what I've made either, guys. So, yeah. This already has its own armature, so it should just work properly. If it doesn't, I can just show how to do that, but it should just work properly. And it's not, so we're about to go into edit mode. dumpling root, and then so we're going to click this dumpling root, and then we're going to shift click on the head root, Control P, and press keep offset. And then it should now be working properly. Yes, it is. So now we're good. Booyah. By the way, this looks like super cute in this like render. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's see. What's another accessory I could like add on to you?
Okay, I found this on the web for what?
You know, she scares me sometimes. That was actually terrifying for me. I've never been so scared before. Guys, I'm not okay. Please send help. It scared me so much that like I just died. Like could just no longer speak anymore. Yeah, no, that was terrible. That was terrible. That scared the crap out of me, man. I'm just gonna put some like little. I mean, she technically already is a species, I feel like. But might as well add another. No harm in that. Little demon bear, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing in life. Just to make sure that the tail is going not in the correct area. Yes. Totally the correct area, right? That seems correct. No one would need to know. Considering I am not going to, but I'm joking. There's gonna be literally fizz buns on this. Well, to fix that, we just gotta move this. There we go. Put the hair back in, please, before you freaky baldness freaks me out more. Pom-poms are making me very, very mad. And I don't want to I'm mad because I think the pom-poms also are included with the horns, which makes me unhappy, but I'm just gonna ignore it. Because I don't want to get rid of the, horns. I know how I said I was gonna do like, 3 or 5 accessories. I am just stumped on what other type of accessories I would add to this, but kind of showed you how that, works with, Jesus Christ. Sorry, I have like a literal eyelash stuck in my eye and it's like bothering me so bad. Anyways, oh my god, stop. Just like work properly, please. Or don't, yeah, that's fine. Couldn't have done this like, after the video. Like, I'm literally almost done with it. Nah. But anyways, again, was supposed to do this in parts, but my, dumb self talked way too much, and, you know, did my happy-go-lucky, went through literally every single thing, and now this basically an hour-long video of me making an avatar. I, also still have no clue what this is, if I'm being honest. I don't know what this is. What is this? Oh, it's just a bow. I'm still very much scared. Yeah, don't worry about it, breaking itself. I mean, I'd be concerned about it breaking itself and all that, but I literally can't. I can't be concerned. Now, I would be concerned, but I just don't want to. But, yeah, that was pretty simple. I might actually do maybe a second video of me adding maybe a couple more outfits. But that's like a maybe. If you guys do want me to do that, just comment down on this video and I will definitely do a video of adding more to this. If there's like probably like no comments or anything saying something about it, I will probably just move on to Unity, which is actually going to take probably a lot more longer unless I go fast on it, considering that this is like pretty simple heavy. Just pretty simple. She literally doesn't even have that much, and also where are her statistics actually? Statistics. Yeah, she's not bad. Literally. I literally think this is probably like the easiest avatar that I could make quest. And she has like a pretty good, like, she's got like 3 different accessories basically on her. So, pretty epic. Alrighty then. Anyways, before I prolong this with just my weird chattering, because I know I will do that. I have a terrible habit of doing that. I am going to end this video here. Again, if you guys want me to add more outfits onto her, if you guys want to see me add more outfits onto her, just to see how that works, or if you guys want me to add on to an outfit that doesn't have an armature, if you guys so do not wish to watch the other video, just comment down below and I will do that before I move on to the Unity videos. Anyways, have probably, for most people, have a lovely day or afternoon. I am gonna go to bed now before I pass out on my computer, so bye.